All right, hey, how's it going? I just got home from picking this up. This is a new laptop, and I haven't opened, I haven't touched it. I got it from B&H, which is a camera store, or they do a camera store. And I sort of want to say I've been a long-time customer of B&H. But I haven't bought a lot of stuff from B&H. Back about, I don't know, almost 16, 17 years ago, I got into photography and I got a DSLR camera. And I went and I got a backpack from them that held the camera. And it was like you could kind of hold it just like with one arm and then bring it around and unzip the pocket and get the camera out and take photos. And I also bought, back when it had the reflex sensor or whatever, the mirror, you have to clean it because sometimes it gets little flecks of spots on it. And I think I bought it from them, a cleaner set too, so I can get it really clear. And I just love taking photography. It was like so much fun. And this was back when, you know, maybe in 2007 when, 10 megapixel was like really good. And I ended up backing up a lot of those photos. I also got the shutter, where the shutter takes like, multiple photos. And it wasn't a very high-end DSLR, but it was sort of medium or low DSLR. But I got all the equipment. I think I got a tripod at B&H too. I can't remember actually. But I remember going to the store and I thought this is just a good camera store and I can get other stuff here or whatever. And I thought, well, if I was there and I got more into photography, I wanted to spend a lot of money on a camera, I would, which I never really did. I ended up kind of, needing money and not really, being able to keep up with the cameras and stuff like that. But it was really good. So anyway, I want to show you what the box looked like. I was really worried. So this was it was getting here second day shipping, and one of the things is that I had to, because I didn't have anybody to, it's not a home, it's an apartment condo, and I didn't have anybody. I didn't know when the delivery guy was going to be there to wait and sign. If you sit there for 3 or 4 hours. Ironically, though, I did see the FedEx guy, and when I saw him, he said, "I don't have it." And then I was going to send it to Walgreens, and so that way Walgreens would have it, I could go in there and sign for it. So I got really worried yesterday when it wasn't delivered. And I had to call and find out where it was. And there were two tracking numbers for it. And I contacted B&H and they responded right away. So it was a little bit of, had to do some running to make sure I got it. And it was delivered today. I went and picked it up right away. And yeah, I ended up doing a stream where I was trying to figure out where it was, what was going on. So anyway, this is the box. I just want to show you the box. It's a little bit like some of the this has gotten worn off a little bit. I just touched that, and over here, and that's the package, and you can see the box. It's in their box, and yeah, I'm gonna open it now, and I want to see how it is in the unboxing and everything. So I think this just kind of tears, but I'll use this knife here anyway, and just kind of guide it a little bit. Okay. And I was so excited, to get this laptop. I was talking to my buddy about it, and all right, so here's what it looks like. It's got some packing, some of this stuff in there, and this in there. Oh, wow. Okay, there's the packing slips. And wow, this is what the box looks like. I'll show you the box in here. That's what the box looks like. Right there, Lenovo. That looks so nice. So, all right, I'm gonna take this out. Oh. And I'll set it right here. So, all right. Oh, man. Okay, I just want to make sure this is the right one. And let's see. It's got the tape right there. And, okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's the right one. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna open it and I'll cut this tape here. Before I do that, I'm gonna have a little sip here. So, all right, let's cut this tape. All right. Okay, wow. Wow. Here's what it looks like. Just the presentation is so nice. I'm gonna look for the power bank here first. Well, take out the laptop. Okay, here's the laptop. Here's what it looks like. And I'll take this off. Take this off. And it's got a little instruction manual here. And I'll set it right here. And I'm gonna take this out. And I'll save this box. I wanna save all the box and everything in case I have to ship it or move it somewhere. Okay. And we'll look at this right here. All right. This is the that plugs in. This is the power bank right here, and it's got a little wrapping on it. And this looks great. Okay. All right. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna set that there. Wow. Just looks really nice. Really nice. This is what it looks like on the back. And here, and it's got all the ports that I remember talking about, and this is good. Wow, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. So, let's see how this comes off. Maybe I just tear this. I think it's just paper. I just tear this. All right, so I'm gonna set this here. This here, it's got the wattage on it right there. So, and I'm gonna plug this in right here. We get this plugged in and see how this runs. I've got to get my other phone there to look up got to get it connected to Wi-Fi and updated. So this, let's see, this has got the Velcro, and this is the power right here. This goes into here. This goes into here. Okay, and I'll set this up here. And I'll plug this in. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, let's turn this on and I'll see about logging in. All right, here we go. All right, we got a little screen here, this thing here. Okay, get the best from your PC with Lenovo services. 24/7 gamer centric. We're thrilled that you chose a Lenovo Legion PC. Enhance PC performance and protection with Lenovo's full line of premium services, and enjoy a 15% discount when you upgrade your warranty. Smarter technology for all. Check your PC warranty status and available service upgrades. Protect your PC from accidental damage. Remove malware and more. And they have a coupon code or something. So anyway, okay, all right, here we go. Okay. All right. Look at this. Wow, I can't believe this. I better get a mouse. Well, I'm gonna use the trackpad to start out with. Wow. All right. Okay, it says just a moment here. The other laptop I have, the Lenovo, has a touch screen, and I really like the touch screen. And it's got a glass on it for the touch screen, and it was easy to clean. This isn't a touch screen, so I want to know how to clean this screen so that I don't damage it or anything. I know the glass is very, you know, you can just wipe it clean and everything. I don't want to damage the screen. So anyway, okay.
Device using a screen reader. Turn on narrator by pressing Windows plus Control plus Enter. For more accessibility features, press Windows plus U, or select the accessibility icon in the bottom corner.
Okay, I'm going to press yes. Is this the right keyboard layout or input method? Yes. Would you want to add a second? No, I'm not going to add a second keyboard layout. Okay, connect. Connect. Okay. Okay, next. All right, I'm connected. Okay. Checking for updates. I got to update everything. It looks nice. It does look good. I got to make sure my glasses are clean. Good things coming your way. That's good. That's like a fortune. Okay, the PC's got to restart. So before I continue. I can't wait to play video games with this. I went for the 5080 laptop, Nvidia RTX 5080 laptop GPU. So I'm really excited because I think I can play more games with that. My last laptop had a 3050 laptop GPU, the 4 gigabyte type, and it actually worked really well with Grand Theft Auto 5. I didn't really have a lot of problems with Grand Theft Auto 5, but as new games came out, the VRAM requirement was so much higher, you know. So with this one, I saw this and I was like, you know, get this. I was so excited to get this, and I used a lot of the guys that they stream, but they do videos on YouTube about laptop reviews. And so they do the laptop reviews, and I read those and I looked at those. All right, so I'm gonna accept this license here. Okay, name my device. Oh, I don't have enough characters. Okay. 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 Did I spell that right? It doesn't say next though. It can't contain spaces. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's just the name of the PC. Okay, name the device and it's going to restart after you name it. All right. Okay. Your update is in progress. We'll take it from here. Feel free to walk away or check out the latest Windows features. Okay. See more. I'm going to see more. Discover the power of, it's got a Copilot button, so I can use Copilot. That's great. All right, Copilot is your everyday AI companion to help with questions, provide creative inspiration, or just talk through your day right from your taskbar. Try now. I did try on my other laptop. It just popped up because it doesn't have a Copilot button. It popped up and I started using it. It's a lot of fun. Start the quiz. Find your feature match. Ultimate quiz. Organize files effortlessly. Open games with a single touch. Tools for focus. See you in a bit. The update isn't done. It's okay to step away. It's going to take a while. So your update is in progress. This could take a while. Please keep your PC on and plugged in. Step 1 of 3, downloading. I've done downloading streams where I feel like, you know, the percentage doesn't really match up with the time, you know, to download or whatnot. So I'm just going to kind of hang out and the one difficulty or challenge I have is getting everything sort of set up and working so that it's using the graphics processor. You know, you got to add some of the games, so the games just run off the graphics processor. Getting things like MSI Afterburner to you know, if you want to go into the game and see what the frames per second are. That was a big thing with optimizing some of the games that I played on my other Lenovo PC. You know, making sure you have the buttons to kind of use and to look and see what's going on, because temperature could be an issue when you're playing the game. If you're not in a cool area, the temperature goes way up. They do an update and then, you know, something goes up in the temperature or whatever. So I'm a little concerned about being able to get everything set up the way that I want it, or kind of like my other Lenovo PC. But the other problem I'd have is I searched on AI. Is it recommended to just try to copy the same profile from the other PC to this PC? They said it's not. So things will get messed up and screwed up, and so yeah. So I could almost try Copilot right now. I don't know if it's updating. They might restart the PC, so I don't know that I want to try Copilot right now. That's a little bit kind of a you know, your update is in progress. This could take a while. Please keep your PC on and plugged in. But then up above, they're like, try Copilot now. You know, try now, Copilot. I'm almost inclined to try it. Okay, so Copilot opens, and they got to verify. Okay, I gotta verify I'm human. Okay, okay. 5 ways Copilot can help with daily tasks and a fresh perspective. Okay, organizing your day, starting shopping, studying, support creativity boost. They want to know if I want to see a sample daily routine. I don't actually want a sample daily routine, but what I would like to know is when do the Seahawks play next? Rams Seahawks Sunday. This Sunday, November 16th at 1:05. And then they play the Vikings a week after. Oh, no. A week after that, they play the Titans. Then a week after that, they play the Vikings and then the Falcons. Okay. Now, the last I checked, they were 7-2. So there's quite a few more games. There's the Rams, the last Thursday night football. There's the Colts. There's the Falcons, the Vikings, the Titans, the Rams, and the Cardinals. Okay. 7-2 record and first in the NFC West. Okay. Okay. I want to know, what are our Seahawks division standings? They said they're first, but I want to know. So they're 2-1 in the division. So the Rams are also 7-2. And this is something that came up a few seasons ago. They're only a half game above the Rams in the division. So if the Rams and the Seahawks were tied and the Rams were to get another win in the division, then the Rams would be basically tied, and it would be, how many games do we have against the Rams? We have 2 games left against the Rams. So Sunday, November 16th, which is in 2 days, is going to be a big game for the Seahawks. If the Seahawks can beat the Rams, then they'll go up 3-1 in the division, and the Rams will go down to 1-2 in the division, and then the Seahawks would be 8-3, and the Rams would be 7-3. And that would pretty much put the Seattle in line. But if the Rams were to win, they would tie us in the division, and they would have the winning record, and they would be the leader of the NFC West standings. So in order for the division record to count, you got to have an NFC West standings. Tie in the NFC West standings. So this is going to be a big game, and it probably won't be on TV where I am. So in Bonita Springs, I probably won't get to see it. It's not the Sunday night game, I don't think. Sunday night football game. So let me see. Is it the Sunday night football game? No, it's not. So. Fox, okay. Okay, so anyway, the update is done. Your update is installed. Select back to restart your PC. How do I select back? What's back? This? The left arrow? How do I select back? Oh, back. Okay, back is up here on the upper window. Okay, so I did a little bit of Copilot there. I think that's a great feature, So, all right, preparing to restart. The power bank is just a little bit warm. It's not really heavily warm. It's only a little bit warm, and that's kind of a good sign, just setting this up. So. The one thing I don't know, I gotta find out how to use the Ethernet here. It's got this little cover to it. I don't know if the cover snaps down or how you get the Ethernet cable in there. It's got a little bit of give there. I want to ask and find out how that Ethernet port gets used. Because it doesn't look, without the cover, it doesn't look like it's enough to get the Ethernet cable in there. So I thought maybe it snaps down or something. I'll have to ask how that Ethernet works. That Ethernet port works. Okay, still doing the updates, which is good. I was unsure if I was going to get a new laptop because I was just mostly playing Grand Theft Auto 5 on my other Lenovo laptop, and it was working fine. I probably couldn't upgrade to the enhanced version of GTA 5. I could just play the legacy version. And I was fine with that. I had all these kind of like things I was trying to do in it with the criminal enterprises and the building all that stuff and driving around and I'd gotten like a supercar in the game, so I was driving the supercar, and then I got the game on the PlayStation, and I played on the PlayStation a little bit. So I was like, I don't, if I'm gonna play this game, like let's say I was gonna play another 100 hours or so. Maybe wait until I'm done playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I could play other games like Vampire Survivors, and I played a little bit of Frostpunk, and I did get Dead Space, like the trilogy, and I was going to play that, but I was like, oh, I don't know yet. So I just kind of was like very comfortable, but I knew with 4 gigabytes of VRAM, I was going to, everything had upgraded to 8, and then a lot of the reviewers were saying 8 might not be enough, and then Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed, and I don't know. Okay, so sign in. Choose a pass key. I don't know. An iPhone, iPad, or Android, or a security key. I don't know that I want to try a security key. What's a security key? Oh, I don't have a security key. Insert your security key into the USB port. I don't have a security key. Okay. So I got to go back. I go back. I can't go back. I got to cancel this. Oh, no, we couldn't sign you in. Try again. iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Okay. I'm scanning it. Why isn't it working? Photo. Got to change it from video to photo. There we go. Sign in with the pass key. Use passkey. Now I need my iPhone to get into my. Okay. Create a pin. Okay. Okay, choose privacy settings. Location. I'm actually gonna do a lot of the privacy settings. I don't know. I sort of go back and forth between like trust the settings, don't trust the settings. You know, I do the settings and then I don't do the settings. I can't get this cursor bar back out. How do I get the cursor bar back? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna do location. I'm gonna do find my device with this because this is, you know, I'm really excited about this laptop. So that's what I'm gonna keep the find my device. I don't want to do diagnostic. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't want to do. It's like it's too much. It's gonna slow it down. Why doesn't this? Okay, so I'm not gonna do diagnostic. Send info to the websites you browse and how you use apps and features. Device help. I'm not going to do it. It'll be required only. That's fine. Then inking and typing. Send optional inking and typing. I don't want to do that. And I don't want personalized offers. Somehow I just don't want those. So I'm going to do the top two. And so if I lose it, I can find it. I know that might slow it down. I'm going to try it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And I hope that's right. It's always like a guess or like rolling the dice on what you should do with privacy settings. Some work for some people, some don't work for other people, but that's just what I'm going to do. So, okay. Now, I'm invited to use your new PC with your familiar settings already in place. All you need to do is restore your backups saved on your previous PC. Now, I've got to use AI because this was backed up yesterday. And okay, let's see. I'm asking if I can do this and still use my old PC. You can restore your old PC settings and data on your Windows 11 laptop and still continue using both PCs. You're not forced to retry the rule. Here's how it works. Does not move your data permanently. It simply copies it to your new machine. Your old PC remains fully functional unless you explicitly wipe it. 2 ways Windows transfer setting. Microsoft account sync. Desktop theme, Edge, Wi-Fi, file backup, file history, OneDrive. Okay, when would restoring not be recommended on both users? A very old PC. Okay. I'm gonna try it. Will it mess up the newer RTX Nvidia laptop GPU? No. Windows backups don't overwrite GPU drivers. File history, OneDrive transfer utilities. Okay, so, okay, new laptop already comes with the right drivers. A full system image. Okay. So I am going to try this. What do I do? Folders. Okay, I'm going to do continue. Continue. Restoring. Okay. And this is from my other PC yesterday. So. It may take a while. It didn't give me a time bar as to how long it's going to take to restore. What I am going to do is I'm going to go and get, okay, the screen went dark. Let's see what happens. Getting things ready. It's going to take a while because my other laptop has half the storage as this PC. And to copy all that information's got to take a while, I would think. I mean, that would take a long time. Okay. There we go. Protect your device. Register in your Lenovo ID for faster support. Okay. Okay, Lenovo. Okay, I don't want to register the online. I don't want the McAfee. I don't know what this comes with. No anonymous data. I hope this is the right thing. I don't want McAfee's on that. I did that last time and I was slow. I couldn't use it. So I'm going to do next. Okay. Okay, development. Build delightful apps, websites. Okay, I don't do, how about entertainment? I'll do entertainment, gaming, creativity. There we go. Accept. To get personalized ads. I'm gonna skip it. Okay, use your phone from your PC. I'm gonna skip that too. Back up your phone's photos. I'm gonna skip that. I can't have too many. Always have access to your recent browsing data. Browsing with Microsoft Edge. I'm gonna not now. I don't want Microsoft 365. I don't want any cloud storage. I have too much cloud already. Set up email and Outlook for Windows. Yes, set up my email. Okay, next. I hope it doesn't screw up the OneDrive. Email and Outlook. Okay, yes. Your device comes with free PC Game Pass. I want this. I really want this. I tried to do it last time, and I didn't really do it that much. I'm gonna skip it. I'll come back to it. I want the PC Game Pass, but I don't know that I want to pay for it right away. I have to see. Wait, it comes with free PC Game Pass? Wait, for how long? Oh, okay. How long is it free? Subscriptions continues to be charged at the regular price and select a term unless canceled in Microsoft account. They don't tell me for how long I get it for. I use the Xbox controller with my other PC, and I like take photo screen captures and videos. And I need a Game Pass bar, or the game bar, but I didn't do the Game Pass because I do PlayStation. Your device comes with free PC Game Pass, but I don't know for how long. I'm gonna click claim and then I'll see about it. Okay, I gotta sign up with a credit card. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Because it didn't say for how long I'd have PC Game Pass. I kind of want to do this though, but I don't know. I'm gonna read this again. Oh, it exited out of there. What happened? It just exited out. Now this is weird. It didn't download any of my stuff. So maybe I didn't have a backup. What happened? It just exited out of the whole thing. And I have McAfee. Okay. Well, Windows Update. Oh, I got a huge thing I got to do with Windows. Okay. Download, everything's got to be updated. Download and install. Okay. So signing up for Game Pass kind of screwed everything up. I didn't actually get anything on this PC that I had on my old PC, even though I thought I was doing that. And I do have the McAfee, which I think is a little bit difficult to use, and I think it slows down. So I may have to go back and figure out how to remove it. I had to go through on my other PC and remove it. So, yeah. So this is more update. A lot of stuff on here. There's like 20 or 30 different items to upload. 30 something items to upload. And I don't have Vantage. Vantage didn't open. So, I wonder why Vantage didn't open. Wow, it's going to take a while. Retry. Intel System 2.2.1.204.8. Install error. 0x8024200B. Install error. Retry. What did I do here? Oh, completed. Retry. Completed. Okay, I got some install errors. Retry. Intel software component. 9.0.11909.60720. Install error. OX8024200B. Retry. Okay, pending install. Nvidia display. Pending install. Pending install completed. It says install all. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So I'll spend about another 10 minutes just trying to get everything set up again. It has 3 Intel systems, 2.2.10204.8 that have all been completed. It has 2 Intel system 20.40.120610. Lenovo AI Now. Maybe they don't use Vantage anymore. Legion Space. Realtek Semiconductor Corp. Last time on my other Lenovo PC, I had a problem with the microphone working. I couldn't get the microphone to work on the Realtek driver. Okay, restart now. Okay, I'm going to restart now. Pending install, Lenovo monitor. Installing, I gotta wait. E-Lock technology driver update. SunPlus driver. Realtek. Retry, Intel Corporation, 20.40.12061.0. Install error. OX800.70103. Retry. Retry. This is not good. Nothing to do with Lenovo. Retry this one. There we go. It's failing. Install error. A lot of these are duplicated. Completed, 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 pending restart, completed. Okay, they're all completed and pending restart with one error. Okay, restart now. I'm a little concerned. I want to be able to use this 5080 graphics processor and play all these games and have so much fun with it, you know? And edit videos and do all that stuff. So much of my computer experience use is on restricted specifications. You know, I don't have the right RAM, or I don't have the right processor, or I don't have the right whatever, you know? And it's always like, how can I get something to work where I barely meet the minimum specification requirements? And so with this laptop, I'm hoping, I know this isn't like a desktop, and I thought about getting a desktop, like just getting but with traveling between here and Idaho, I'd only be able to use it half the time. And I didn't want to get 2 desktops. I thought I would be spending too much money. And going to Minnesota was like, that's another thing. And I was like, I gotta have a laptop. So here's what it looks like. I'll show you. This is Windows. Looks really good. And I'm gonna press this here. Okay. All right, and I basically have nothing on here. Somehow they got some of the stuff, but nothing else. So I'm pretty much starting new. I'll show you the desktop here, just basic, you know, desktop. And I'm going to go right back to Windows Update. And I have this install error. I'll show you this here. This is 20.40.1206.1.0. Install error at 0x80070103. Retry. Okay, updating. Install. Okay. Completed. Check for updates. Your last checkup, you're up to date. Okay. So now I can start to rebuild this desktop. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Lenovo AI Now, I think. And I want to find out what Lenovo has for this. I'm going to open Lenovo AI Now. I want you to see Lenovo AI Now. Okay. Lenovo. Okay, our privacy. Now I can uninstall it right away, or I can continue. Okay, it's AI, your data stays secure local. I'm gonna come back to this, because I think this is more of like a co-pilot type thing. I'm gonna close it, and then I'm gonna go to Legion Space. Open. Okay, there's Legion. New version. Okay, update. It's stuck on 69%. I'm wondering why. What's taking it so? Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see what this app is. Okay, yeah. Changes, sure. Okay, there we go. Okay. Launch at startup. Required for GPU working mode and lighting things to work. Okay, so I guess I'll agree. All right. Wait, RAM. Device management. Library. Game stores. Gotta log in. Hybrid mode. DGPU mode. Hybrid iGPU. Okay, there's a lot of things that I don't know. How about performance? Okay. Okay. Well, I think that does it. I'm going to have to redo all this stuff and spend a lot of time on this. But I like this. I think it's good. It's the laptop that I wanted. It's going to be a slow and steady rise of using this because you got to get everything set up. And if there's anything that slows it down, and sometimes on the last PC, I had to reinstall the operating system a couple times because I'd fidgeted with stuff and it wasn't working. So the McAfee thing also, I didn't really want to use that much because I think it slowed it down a lot. So I'm just gonna have to look at this and see how it goes. You have to go in and request a removal tool and then do a registration and all that stuff. So I don't know exactly how to do that. So one thing I'm gonna look at on this is the apps, what apps I have, and McAfee's installed. And so you can't just uninstall McAfee. You have to go through and do a whole thing about like uninstalling it or whatever. It doesn't just go away. You have to get the McAfee uninstall tool. And so I don't really know how I'm going to do that. So it may take a while. OneDrive is on here, and I think I had a disabled OneDrive because it was, it would use up all the bandwidth on the laptop. So I do have NVIDIA control panel, NVIDIA graphics driver, and I will just have to see about using this. How do I set this up and optimize this? Because I had it all on my last PC, on my other laptop, and I don't know if I'm still going to use all this stuff. So I do want to look at the system and display and save control. Okay. All right. All right. Well, anyhow, I hope you're doing good, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.